Hi there, I'm Laura J. Swan, a women's transformational coach, and welcome to 2019. So in my last video, I shared about a visioning process for 2019, and I'm going to talk this month about some practices and tools that will really help you to actually take action and move into this year with purpose and power. And one of the most important things that we can do to stay in alignment with our purpose and to stay in alignment with our visions and dreams that come through for 2019 is to have a personal practice. This is really essential to our everyday well-being and our everyday alignment, getting connected to our true self and to our higher self, and really creating our days from that place. So a personal practice is so important. And for some people, we get caught up in what that has to look like, that it should be that we're sitting in meditation quietly with our eyes closed for 20 minutes or 30 minutes or however long that we've been taught it's supposed to be. And that can sometimes keep you from doing something because it doesn't feel really like something that you want to do, or perhaps just feels like you don't know if you're really receiving the benefits from it. Now, I know meditation is an incredible practice. It's something that I highly recommend. What I also believe is that it can look many different ways. So I'm going to teach you my beliefs about personal practice and see if it resonates for you. See if this supports you in creating your own personal practice that you can actually stick to, that you enjoy, and that really nourishes you so that you move throughout the rest of your day feeling like you've been sourced, feeling like you've filled up and you are ready to face the day with a lot more energy and power. Okay, so I like to break it down into two categories for our personal practices. And you know, it doesn't have to always be within the same practice, but I feel like it really will feel more whole if it is. If you'd like to break these up in different parts of the day, you can, but also doing them together can be very powerful. So I like to break it up into giving and receiving. So the giving, that can be where we are offering our energy, offering our gratitude, offering our prayers in some way. That can be through doing a daily gratitude practice where you're writing down the things that you are appreciating about your life. It's a way of saying, thank you, God, for this life that I have. Thank you for what I've been given. It's a way of looking at what you have in your life and appreciating it. And even if you feel in one of the darkest, most difficult times, doing this practice will help you so much to find something to give your thanks for, to give your energy to. This can also look like offering prayers to those who need healing energy, right? To actually seek out people who are struggling or suffering and give of yourself to that. Give of yourself in a way that feels like you're offering your energy. This can also come in the form of dancing out your prayers. I know for myself, my daily practice, for many years, I was a devout yoga student and teacher, and my daily practice looked the same way, where I did a nice flow and I was very quiet and it was very meditative, and eventually I realized that my style was a little different, that my style of yoga practice actually involved dance and more expression and involved some sound. It might involve some singing, and that was okay. It actually was way more nourishing for me to do a daily practice that was really more like me. And so I tweaked it and found something that worked for me. The same goes with our prayers, with our offerings. We can do movement, we can do dance. Every day my family comes together in the morning and dances. We all come together, we play whatever music each of us wants to play, and we dance. And it's a way that we start the day with joy, with gratitude. If any of us are in any little tiffs or arguments, it seems to do wonders for us and allows us to get into a very healthy, uplifted space and move energy. It helps us move energy every day and offer our energy up to Spirit, offer our energy to God, to the world, saying thank you. Thank you for these bodies. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this family. It moves us into a place of gratitude, and especially when you set that intention for why you are moving. So those are 3 things, right? We can do a gratitude journal and we can write out the things we're grateful for. We can say prayers and offer our healing energy. We can see people who are suffering or struggling surrounded with light and love and offer your energy and your heart that way. You can also do it through movement, through your body, through singing, through dance, and practicing gratitude for every breath, for every movement, for your life through movement. Okay, and then there's also the receiving. Funny thing is that pretty much everything I said can also apply to the receiving part, where in the receiving part of our daily practice, it's where we're really listening, right? We're turning off our mind and planning and list making and doing our best to plug in, like an iPhone needs to plug in and be recharged every day. We plug into Source and allow ourselves to receive and listen to what we most need to receive that day. Now, in meditation, a lot of people go into this place where you start getting a lot of downloads, or you start receiving a lot of information, or really the idea in meditation is that we reach a place of deep listening and stillness, and that you are being resourced. There's so many different forms of meditation. Again, they can involve movement. They can involve being out in nature and receiving that way, listening, walking barefoot on Mother Earth and just letting every step you take draw in the energy from the earth and move it through your body. There are so many ways that we can receive, to sit quietly and listen, to do the visioning process that I suggested in my last video. That's a really wonderful way to listen and to receive information, energy, guidance. Imagine that you're being refilled like a cup every single day to the top, so that then you can overflow and give out your energy to the world. And this continual cycle is so important every day of giving and receiving, and finding a practice that really allows you to do both. Customize it for you so that you're excited about it. I can tell you that every day I am excited to go into our room and to dance together and to move my body, and that this is something that can be done alone, can also be done with others, right? This isn't something that has to be done solo. I find that there are times when I'm leading my circles or in circle with other women or in community where I actually receive more guidance, more resources, more nourishment than if I were to alone, and vice versa. So trust yourself and trust your own inner guidance to help you find a personal practice this year that is really going to nourish your vision, your dreams, your everyday fulfillment and happiness, and just make you feel like you are sourced. Thank you so much. I hope this is supportive for you, and I'd love to hear from you on what kind of daily practices do you have? What are some that are maybe a little out of the box or different that have been super nurturing and supportive for you? You can leave a comment here, or feel free to reply and let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.